text messages that just goes out to everybody. And this one employee who happens to be a real jerk off, idiot, asshole, if I do say so myself, started out of the blue talking crap about me. And man, trust me, it's all I could do to not punch this guy in the face. Usually I don't let stuff that's related to my job, work related issues, it doesn't affect me because we're at work. And I work at a company that manufactures and ships cardboard boxes. And we were considered some of the essential workers because we sell cardboard boxes to, a lot of major corporations, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon. And, they got to put all these goods and stuff in a box. And especially Amazon, everything that they sell online, they ship it to you in a box. They don't just ship you a product and people show up at your door and hand you the product. No, they put it in a box. So along with the actual essential people, which to me, we're not essential, but you have to have, when you have essential workers, you have to have everybody who supports the essential workers. You can't just have police and fire and hospitals, workers and grocery stores still open. You got to have everyone who supports that, truck drivers are still going to have to go to work to ship all this stuff to the grocery store. They have to get it somehow. So anyway, we were considered essential workers and we were still at work. But I don't want to go into detail because I don't want to get sued, but I doubt if I will, actually. I doubt if anybody I work with will even hear this, except for there's a couple of friends that know about me doing this podcast. And they may listen to it just to see how it is and what it is. And I ain't going to say the guy's name because they know who I'm talking about anyway. JJ. But this guy is a real jerk-off, idiot, asshole. And a lot of people don't like him. But he doesn't seem to care. It doesn't seem to bother him. He just goes on saying things and doing things that are completely stupid. And I don't know. I just was very close to getting fired by punching this guy right in his face. Hard, too. Just making sure he's going to have a permanent injury or scar or something. But I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it. Hopefully he gets the picture and don't say anything else. But the guy's a real jerk off, though. So... And, I'm the wrong guy to harass because this guy's like a little short guy who's in his 60s. So like an old guy, he's a little midget looking asshole. And there's no way physically he's even close to being a match. But so anyway, guy likes to run his mouth though, but this is how these guys do it, harass you. It was racially motivated, his harassment, but I didn't let it get to me. Try not to anyway. Like I said, usually while I'm at work, I don't let a lot of stuff get to me because usually people are not talking about anything personal. They're talking about work-related issues, which to me, is nothing to get excited about. I mean, we're shipping cardboard. We're manufacturing cardboard and shipping it. I mean, they could act like they're in a big hurry. Oh, this is hot. This is hot. But no children are going to die. You know what I'm saying? If we take 2 minutes longer to ship some cardboard, No one's going to be injured. You know what I'm saying? We're not saving anybody's life. We just need to do it right. That's all we need to do instead of being in a hurry all the time. These guys are constantly in a hurry when they really should concentrate on taking their time and doing it right the first time instead of rushing all the time. So I'll keep my audience posted if on the situation if anything happens. But I just wanted to mention. I know I didn't go into details, but I just wanted to mention that I had a little bit of an incident where some jackass tried to talk stuff about me personally. It's, he wasn't talking about the job or anything that has to do with the job. He just, made a few dumb comments about me. And of course, if I don't say anything to management, they won't say anything. They know about it too. That chain of text messages also goes to, one of the managers. And so I don't know if he said anything to the guy, but he probably won't, unless I say, this guy's harassing me, man. I don't like it. Then he may say something, but other than that, they'll just let the guy go on, being a jerk off. But anyway, we're going to take a little break. And when we come back, we're going to have some entertainment news for you. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
You're listening to a man who's so sexy it's completely ridiculous. Mr. Anthony Scott Dover. Yummy.
All right. Thank you, young lady. Welcome back to the show. All right. I want to make some comments on this shooting that happened to this guy who was just jogging. Aubrey was the young man's name. Yeah, Ahmaud Arbery. Arbery was his last name, actually. Ahmaud Arbery was just jogging and was murdered. Another example, and if it hadn't have been for the video, they would have probably gotten away with it. These two idiot jackasses talking about Greg McMichaels was the father and the son Travis. I think Greg was an ex police officer. He's 64 years old, so this guy's old. Retired. But obviously a couple of racist jackasses. They shot a guy for jogging through the neighborhood, which, because he was a black guy, if it was a white guy jogging through the neighborhood, they probably wouldn't have cared. They wouldn't have thought twice about it. Like, whatever, who cares? Because it was a black guy. And, they followed the guy while he was jogging down the street until they caught up with him. And then they shot him down, and he died. So that's unfortunate. But these two guys, Greg McMichael and his son Travis, are now in jail, now in prison, or not prison yet, but in jail, because video. And that's the saving grace technology, because a lot of times there's no outrage about some guy getting shot, especially a black guy, until the video hits the media. So when the video is out there, then pressure is put on the prosecutor to bring these people to justice, and especially a cop. You know, this guy's an ex-cop, ex-police officer. So, you know, pressure was put on for them to get this guy, and so now, and only now, this guy is both of them, Greg McMichaels and Travis, they're both in jail because of video. So I just want to let everybody know out there, whenever you're whenever you see something, I know you hear that saying, see something, say something. No, see something, pull your phone out. That's what you do. When you see something, pull your phone out, man. You see something going on that looks a little fishy, a little suspicious, something bad about to happen. Pull out your phone, start recording, because believe it or not, even those of you who seem to hate the media is your saving grace. A lot of times, because something goes viral, that's what causes somebody to react in a way that they normally wouldn't. Like this particular case, when this guy Ahmaud Arbery was shot by an ex-cop and his son, two hillbilly redneck jackasses, nothing would have been done about that. Nobody would have usually would have cared. He knew the cops. He was a cop, retired, and nobody would have done anything usually. But now, since it was on video what happened, the pressure was on to arrest these two. So it's unfortunate that this young man had to die. But whenever you see something, don't just say something. Pull out your phone and make video. You need to do that. That's the only thing sometimes, is the fact that somebody's afraid that people are going to know about the wrong that they're doing. And, dash cams and body cams and videos are sometimes saving people's lives or making justice happen sometimes, because without exposure, then a lot of people get away with a lot of stuff. So anyway, I want to move on to a little bit of entertainment news, and that is Jerry Seinfeld done some stand-up. He's got a new stand-up special out. This is one of the only new things that you'll see, because even comedians are not able to do their thing, do their stand-up, because you got to go to a club with people in an audience usually to do your stand-up. They've been doing some stand-up online. A lot of comedians have these shows that they do online. It's not really the same, but I don't know if a lot of them are, they charge you to do it. I imagine they do. I don't know. I've heard of it. But I haven't exactly seen one. But this, obviously, the show that Jerry Seinfeld done was something that he done before the pandemic hit, because he was in New York. The show was done in New York City. And You know, it was a huge. I don't